Of starlings at Lough Ennel in County Westmeath, captured by Colin Hogg and James Crombie, photographers, on Tuesday night. It was stunning, and it's taken so many people's breaths away, so much so that they have actually wondered whether it was photoshopped or anything like that. Now, the video footage confirms that that wasn't the case. I've just been able to catch James Crombie himself, who is the 2021 Irish Photographer of the Year. A sports photographer really is his main area, but he has been on the hunt to capture a mermation formation since last November, himself and James Hogg, as he outlined to me a little earlier.
Myself and Colin have been basically on the trail of these guys for the last 3 months, since about November. So I don't know if that's 3, it's probably longer, it's probably 4 months. So I think the first night I was there was the 25th of November, and we've basically been kind of tracking them around the lake. They seem to roost in Lough Ennel in the reed beds. So before they roost at night, this is how starlings work. I've only learned all this in the last 3 or 4 months. But they do a bit of a dance before they settle down for the night. So we've been tracking them around, across ditches, through drains, snow, sleet, sun. It's been an amazing journey, actually, really.
Did you ever see anything like the formation that you saw on Tuesday night?
No. Like, I've seen some amazing shapes, and I've been really holding out for pressing the trigger on a picture. I'm a photographer. I'm a sports photographer generally, but I just knew there was a really good picture to be had here, and it's getting. I think I was talking from people who know what's going on. They reckon they could be finished this week. You know what I mean? That it's really close to the end of the season. But I've had a few. But really nice pictures, but nothing like that. And it's so coincidental that was the only night we were properly videoing them as well. And you can see, I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but you can hear me saying on the video, it's a bird.
Yeah, that's you. I was wondering whether it was you and Colin. And so... Yeah, tell us about that. How do you do that? So do you don't video all the time? You just try and capture a shot. So what was the process then on Tuesday? Yeah,
there's a bit of anticipation. Like we've been tracking them for so long that we just noticed the two of us in the last few nights have been really good. Like, as in, Monday night was good. We kind of missed them Sunday night because we were in the wrong location, but we had a good idea where they'd be Monday night. So then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday night we were in the perfect location. So we just said between us, I think it'd be a good idea to actually put a camera on these, because, as well as the still photography, the video is to properly video. Like, so we had one of my DSLR cameras with a proper professional lens, so just to put it there, and Colin was controlling, doing all he had to do with it. And I just said, it might be just as special as the picture, and I think the video is fairly special as well.
Yeah, it's stunning. I mean, when you see the way they groove into that one formation, that is probably just a millisecond, I would say, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's totally. They spent about 20 minutes dancing in front of us, you know what I mean, which was it's just mesmerising. It's nearly hypnotic, like, you know what I mean. They're going back and forth, and sometimes they're not bunched. They're not doing crazy things all the time, but you can kind of nearly sense when you can see they're starting to speed up, or there's something about to happen, and that's obviously, you can hear the shutter start to go just when we were anticipating something's about to happen. So yeah, to have the video of it, because I've had a couple of messages, lots of Twitter interaction this week, and I've had a couple of messages that I've seen. No one's directed at me saying, "Oh, fake, must be Photoshop." There's been a few of them, but it's probably the least Photoshop picture I've ever had to take. It's just natural,
What was the feeling like? As you say, you were super excited. You knew there was something special happening. What is that feeling? When is it a complete exhilaration, or how did you feel?
Like, I'm a professional photographer, sports photographer, and sports photography is one of the ones where you actually get obviously not pictures like that, but there is key moments to capture. So there's kind of a bit of a, I suppose, I don't think I was late, but I knew I'd capture something fairly special. I'd done a shot last year. I don't know if you've seen it. It was the hurler on the moon.
Yes, so I did.
The guy silhouetted against the moon. That was actually my twin brother. But that actually, I remember that it was the very same feeling as I got that night. And I've only had it twice since that time and that time. So Yeah. You know, I'm a professional photographer, but you do get a buzz when you hit something like that, you know, and you know you have it.
And you certainly do. And to get it picked up then by the Irish Times obviously has whirlwinded this hugely.
Yeah.
It's been picked up not even just in Ireland but worldwide at the moment. Tell us a little bit about the reaction to it.
Yeah, I just got an email this morning from I work for a sports agency called Info Photography. That got emailed the UK clippings today. I think it was in nearly all the UK papers today. So putting Westmeath on the map there for a tourist destination when we all get out of this lockdown. I think it was picked up on ABC News in America, and I don't know where else it's been. To be honest, it's just too hard to track.
Yeah, it's probably hard to soak in right now. It'll take a couple of days for it all to soak in. But I know that people have been in touch with you about getting the images of it. So you're facilitating that through the agency, I think.
Yeah, so Info Photography, info.ie is where it can be got there. So they're my employers. They do pay me to go to all these far-flung places to do sports. So it's good to be able to put it through them.
It's been an amazing couple of weeks for you. Back of the 2021 Photographer of the Year. And that must be special for you.
Yeah, I've won awards at the show. So there's 27 categories in press. So there's like news, sport, politics, nature and the environment, sports feature, portrait. So I've won in different categories before, but to actually win the overall one, I think I'm the first sports photographer in 30 years to be crowned the Irish Press Photographer of the Year. So my boss, actually, Billy Stickland, was the last press photographer in 1991, or last sports photographer in 1991 to win it. So to back up that, and just this week has just been crazy. I'm sorry for anyone on Twitter or Instagram. I haven't replied to you, but I was on an 8-hour shoot yesterday when all this was going on, and it was very hard.
And look at, and it doesn't stop now, because even though this whirlwind is happening, you're back to the day job, if you like, or I think in this case the night job this evening down in at a rugby fixture. Yeah,
I'm Thomond Park tonight for Connacht Munster. I'm also, as part of the company I work for, I'm Connacht Rugby's official photographer. So, big night for Connacht down in Munster, and then doesn't stop then, because tomorrow I'm up in Ravenhill for Ulster Leinster. Like as a member of the press, we were lucky. We still can have to travel to cover this, to keep the public informed of what's going on. So, yeah, busy weekend ahead. So, I think I'll be turning off the phone when I'm driving.
Absolutely. Give yourself a break and time to breathe in. But a huge achievement, a fantastic image, James, and hopefully we'll do and kind of let everybody know that, photography is something special, and capturing these images is something special, and mainstreaming if you like, so that people can go on and look at the photographs that you all take. Yeah,
look, I always do say I'll be at games sometimes and stuff, and people have their phones. I say, please put them away and enjoy the moment. I'm there to capture it. You know what I mean? I'll have a good picture of it for you. You know what I mean? So sometimes it is very important.
Congratulations, and I know through the info photography people can get the image. Well, it's smile on everyone's faces, and I think times like this we need that kind of smiles. Congratulations, well done, and thank you for the image.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the call.